My name is Tre Wilkins. I am a threat researcher here at Red Canary. Today I'll be talking about insider threats and what we've uncovered in our new 2025 threat detection report. Insider threats cover a broad range of suspicious or malicious activities carried out by employees or individuals with access to an organization. Often, companies focus on external threats, which they should, assuming that the real danger comes from the outside, which it often does. But as we saw throughout 2024, insider threats are a very real issue. In extreme cases like reductions in force, organizational restructures, or outright negligence, failing to identify risk early can have serious consequences. Organizations that wait for a major red flag before acting often find themselves too late. Critical logs roll off, investigative capabilities fall short, or key warning signs go unnoticed, leaving security teams scrambling to piece things together after the fact, if they can. One pattern stood out in this year's data. A lot of the same anomaly detection techniques used to catch external threat actors can also help uncover insider threats. Understanding your environment, third-party relationships, and personnel is key to spotting risk early before they turn into full-blown incidents. But here's the thing, detection isn't just about tooling. We as humans are naturally good at spotting anomalies, especially in behavior. Think about how you instinctively notice when a coworker seems off. Maybe they are unusually disengaged, avoiding interactions, or behaving differently. These subtle shifts can be early warning signs. Now, just like we can detect social cues, security tooling helps us catch digital deviations. Things like unusual file access, unexpected data movement, or abnormal login patterns. A sudden spike in access to sensitive files, large downloads at odd hours, or someone logging in from an unexpected location, these are all signals that something might be wrong. That's why a combination of human intuition and strong detection mechanisms is so important. Encouraging employees to trust their instincts and report concerns while using the right security tools to back them up can help identify threats before they escalate. Over the last year, we've seen more public reporting on geopolitical adversaries infiltrating organizations, circumventing sanctions by posing as foreign job applicants to secure employment and funnel revenue back to their home countries. Mandiant reported that some of these individuals even leverage their access to conduct malicious intrusions beyond simply collecting a paycheck. It's crucial for organizations to recognize this threat in both specific and broader terms. While this type of infiltration is making headlines now, the concept itself isn't new. Countries with advanced electronic warfare and espionage capabilities have likely been running similar operations for years, if not decades. The key difference is that many of the recent operations appear to be primarily profit-driven. However, in other cases, nation-state actors have used insider access for espionage, intellectual property theft, and strategic influence. Regardless of the motivation, the result and many of the warning signs remain the same. Organizations that proactively monitor for deviations in behavior, both digital and human, will be in a much better position to detect and respond before it's too late. So, if you're reading the report and wondering how to tackle insider threats, here are 3 actionable steps you can start implementing right away. 1. Strengthen identity verification at hiring. Hiring imposter employees is fundamentally a hiring problem. So I recommend strengthening your identity verification process by cross-checking applicant details and scrutinizing any inconsistencies like mismatch or missing home addresses, unwillingness to appear on camera during the interview process, or altering of their image. Monitor for VPN and remote access tool abuse. Unusual IP connections, consumer VPNs, and unsanctioned remote access tools are major red flags for insider threats. Here's how to stay ahead. First, we need to define your policies. So clearly outline what's acceptable when it comes to VPNs and remote access tools. Next, we want to set up detection coverage. So using identity provider logs to look for anomalous VPN usage, enriching IP information where needed using tools like IPQS or MaxMine can go a long way in helping identifying VPN usage. Additionally, we can leverage open source tools like Surveyor, which helps to baseline your environment. It integrates with support EDRs, making it easy to spot unauthorized RMM tools before they become a problem in your environment. By combining clear policies, detection tools, open source solutions like Surveyor, and IP reputation scoring, you can catch VPN and RMM abuse before it turns into a serious issue. 3. We can improve behavioral monitoring and response here. So catching insider threats early is all about tracking the right data, the login behavior, endpoint activity, and communication patterns. Here's how to do it effectively. Create user baselines. Use data from platforms like Google Workspace, Microsoft Entra, and Office 365, Okta, and Duo to track login times, IP addresses, locations, devices, common apps access. This establishes a clear baseline of normal behavior. Next, we want to monitor for any deviations. So small changes like logging in a few minutes later than usual might not be a concern, but sudden spikes in file access or abnormal data movement, that's when you need to investigate a bit further and pay closer attention.